At the moment in Shanghai, it's the 2023 Shanghai Car Show from the 18th of April right up to the 27th. And what we want to do today is go behind the scenes of what's been happening with the car show. Not necessarily to show off all the new cars from Aston, from BMW to Mercedes to BYD to Japanese cars to Chinese cars like Great Wall, but things haven't been going very smoothly in quite a few cases. Let's take a look. So first of all, getting to the Shanghai Car Show, this is like the first one since near enough COVID, way back in 2020, and it's actually quicker to get to the Shanghai Car Show, not by car, but by bicycle. It's a good start. When you do get there, expect long queues. Not the queues that you could imagine in, let's say, in the United States, but this is a Chinese queue. It's long. The security do expected one or two problems with this, so here is them preparing for those problems.
速度还挺快啊，这速度挺快，演练还行。
Coming up in a moment or two, one car guy got kicked out, or one car vlogger got kicked out because he started to do something protesting against Tesla. Whenever the last car show was, he was recognized and escorted out of the building, Chinese style.
没事没事，我在外头直播啊，看见没有？不让我直播，啊，不让我在展上直播，啊，这就是大上海，这就是开放的上海。你这样对不行啊。
In the Shanghai Car Show, there are a lot of EV, electronic or electric vehicles, and they're showing off some of their greatest products, BYD being one of them, which we will go into later. This company here, it says, don't buy BMW, go for a Chinese brand. And the strange thing is, it's near enough the same amount of money. Crazy. What would you have, a BM or would you have a Chinese car? I'll leave it up to you. But do be aware that some of these electric cars, they may be all fantastic. They do have the reputation of being made in China. And the batteries, how many times have you seen videos on Twitter and on YouTube of these BYD cars exploding? Basically, don't buy them. This is the annoying thing, that they don't recall. They just continue with making them and nothing seems to happen apart from buying them. So if you do see a BYD car and it looks all flash and excellent, just walk away from it because it may end up in a battery fire, which seems to be quite common nowadays. Now, this guy is actually quite clever and he's been wandering around the car show and he sees these guys, these security guys with umbrellas. Now, why would you have an umbrella inside in a car show? Well, basically it's to protect if someone kicks off complaining that they've had this car and it's caught fire. So they have some kind of armament to, you could say, escort them out of the building. Wonderful car show. Don't say anything bad. Everything is fantastic. And I'm sure, like in a lot of China, when everything is fine and dandy, they like to dance. But I'm not going to show you any dancing.
这个会展中心，这也不会漏雨吧？对吧？哎，那拿伞干什么呢？咱们大家看到了没？都是，你看到没？那个还有一个，看到没有？都是，他就走来走去的。
You have heard this story that BMW were offering free ice cream. Fantastic, yeah? A little bit of a giveaway, and then these two girls who were offering it, some Chinese girls, came up and said, can we have some ice cream? Basically, they said, we don't have any more. And then a foreigner came up and said, can we have some ice cream? And he said, yes, certainly. Here's the video clip for you for a moment or two. But this led to a really bad outrage by some Chinese citizens, which we will show you after this clip.
可以免费拿吗？这个发完了吗？
你开开来，我看一下。有
吗？里面我看看，要是没有的话，我就不要了。
因为要下载那个，因为他们是海外账号的话，对，海外账号是下载不了的。然后
那等于是有的了。
但是我们那个 APP 上已经登录了。对，因为那个券每天是限量的。对，我们现在是限量。
So this video sort of went viral in China saying, oh, BMW awful, only showing it to foreigners. So any BMW that was in a car park and these people saw the clip and they got outraged, they decided to destroy the BMW. So nice.
一啲都是燈向嘅 color， 上面可能個碼頭真啊，車停放。 前面前廊護理燈前廊這邊真啊媽的全黑。
So my tip is don't buy a BMW, buy a Mercedes or an Aston Martin or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a McLaren. It will save so much hassle if you got the money. So there we go, behind the scenes, not so good on the Shanghai car show. I'm sure that a lot of people did enjoy seeing a lot of cars, and if you got the money for the second largest investment in your life, well, there. If you buy a car here in Cambodia, it's ridiculously expensive. Cars are actually more expensive than houses, for example. You could imagine a tiny Ford, for example, that may cost you, let's say, $20,000. Here, that car would cost you possibly about $30,000, $31,000. They're just incredibly expensive here. I hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scene footage. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like and a share. My name is James. This is the James N. Cooper Show. Bye-bye for now. Have a epic, fantastic, glorious day.